In the vast skies over deserts, forests, and cities, there are aircraft that never sleep, never blink, and never breathe. They are not flown by pilots in cockpits, but by soldiers in distant rooms. These machines, drones, are revolutionizing the way wars are fought. They're silent watchers, precision killers, eyes in the sky that turn conflict into data. But what really is a drone? How does it work? And why have they become the weapon of choice in modern warfare? This is the story of drones in war, how unmanned technology reshaped the battlefield. For better and for worse, the idea of remote-controlled flying machines dates back to the early 20th century. In World War I, engineers experimented with pilotless biplanes. By World War II, the US and Germany developed early prototypes for guided bombs. But the true birth of the military drone as we know it came in the 1990s, the Predator drone. Developed by General Atomics, combined surveillance capabilities with the ability to carry missiles. There wasn't just a camera in the sky, it was a weapon night in 2001. Just weeks after 9/11s, the first targeted drone strike was carried out in Afghanistan. From that moment, drones became central to the war on terror. Since then, the United States has conducted thousands of drone operations across the globe in Yemen, Pakistan, Somalia, Iraq, Syria. Other nations followed suit: Turkey, Israel, China, Iran, Russia. The drones have now become symbols of modern warfare, cheap to produce, easy to deploy, and devastatingly effective. So how do drones work? At their core, drones, or unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, are flying robots. They are controlled remotely by human operators or programmed for autonomous missions. A military-grade drone typically includes a fuselage made of lightweight composite material, propellers, or jet engine. This advanced GPS systems, real-time video, and infrared cameras and sensors for tracking communication, antennas, and in combat drones. Weapon systems like Hellfire missile pilots often stationed thousands of kilometers away. Sit in ground control stations, they use joysticks, monitors, and satellite feeds to maneuver the drone, watching, waiting, deciding. Some drones are designed for hours, even days of flight. Others, like kamikaze drones, are one-way systems designed to crash into a target. The drone's greatest power: persistence. It can loiter, it can observe. It can strike without risking a single pilot's life. Why are drones used in war? The answer lies in 4 words: safety, efficiency, precision, and cost. Point 1. Safety. No human pilot means no lives are lost if the drone is shot down. This changes the risk calculus of war. 2. Efficiency. Drones can be deployed quickly, hover over a target for hours, and return data in real time. They're ideal for both intelligence gathering and direct action. 3. Precision. With advanced sensors, GPS, and laser targeting, drones can hit specific vehicles or buildings with minimal collateral damage, at least in theory. 4. Cost. Compared to manned jets, drones are cheaper to build, fly, and maintain. Small drones, like those used in Ukraine, can cost less than $1,000. Drones are also versatile. They can support troops on the ground, attack armored convoys, or track insurgents hiding in remote villages. In modern conflicts, from the deserts of the Middle East to the trenches of Eastern Europe, drones have become indispensable. Let's look at drones in action. That in the U.S. war on terror, the CIA and military used drones extensively to eliminate high-value targets. In 2011, a drone strike killed Anwar al-Awlaki, a U.S. citizen and alleged al-Qaeda leader in Yemen. It sparked global debate about legality and ethics that in the Russia-Ukraine war, both sides have relied heavily on drones for surveillance and strikes. Ukraine's use of Turkish-made Bayraktar drones turned the tide in early battles. Meanwhile, Russia has used Iranian-made Shahed drones in long-range attacks on infrastructure in Armenia-Azerbaijan conflict. In 2020, Azerbaijan's drone fleet, especially kamikaze drones, played a decisive role in winning the war over Nagorno-Karabakh. Drones are no longer support tools. They are now frontline weapons, shaping tactics, strategy, and outcomes. But with power comes responsibility and controversy. Civilian casualties, while drones are marketed as precise. Human error and faulty intelligence have led to deadly mistakes. Hospitals, weddings, and family homes have been struck. Thousands of civilians have died. Psychological toll. For communities living under constant drone surveillance, the fear is constant. The buzzing in the sky becomes a symbol of terror. Drone pilots. Surprisingly, drone operators themselves suffer trauma. Studies show high rates of PTSD among drone crews who see the violence up close. But from far legal and ethical questions, Ken. Drones legally strike in countries not at war. Is targeted killing a form of assassination? Who is accountable when a drone kills the wrong person? These questions remain unanswered. And the rules of drone warfare are still being written. The future of drones is even more complex than autonomous drones. Using AI, drones may one day identify and engage targets without human approval. This terrifies ethicists and military leaders. Like drone swarms, dozens or hundreds of drones acting as a coordinated group. Harder to stop, cheaper to deploy, able to overwhelm defenses, hypersonic drones, traveling faster than the speed of sound, capable of penetrating any current missile defense system. Anti-drone tech as drones evolve, so do countermeasures laser. Systems, jamming signals, and even birds of prey trained to intercept them. Proliferation, the technology is spreading. What was once elite is now accessible. Non-state actors, criminal groups, and rogue states are developing their own fleets. The genie is out of the bottle. Drones have redefined war. They've changed who fights, how they fight, and what the cost of battle is. For some, they are life-saving. Tools, for others, instruments of fear and destruction. The world is still coming to terms with this new era of warfare, one where the enemy may be silent, invisible, and thousands of miles away as we move forward. We must ask, who controls the sky and who controls the machine? Outrun music rises slowly. Thank you for watching World Peace and Conflict. If you found this video thought-provoking, subscribe and join us in exploring the stories that shape the fate of nations.